Hey guys, so Tony here. Just thought I'd go over a few fights I had recently with you. Just a few tips that I have. So in this fight, this is a Jaguar versus a Jaguar. I'm in a Buffer Jaguar. This Jaguar ends up being a medium auxiliary shield booster Jaguar. And I know that immediately I notice he has a NOS on me. And I know that he's boosting. So what I want to do is I want to burn as much as my cap as possible. And I want to get as close to him as possible as well. The reason I want to waste all my cap is because I want to make sure he doesn't get any capacitor from the nosferatu. So by getting rid of all my cap, he doesn't get anything from the nosferatu, and that way he can't run his ASB once he runs out of charges. It's going to be much harder for him to run the ASB. And the reason I want to be as close as possible is because I just want to do as much damage as possible to him, just so there's less chance of him getting a reload, less chance of his capacitor recharging. And when you're dealing with active tanks, obviously the more DPS you can get through that he can't tank, the faster you're going to kill him. So as you can see, I'm just spamming everything I have just to keep my capacitor down as much as possible. And it works out, I end up killing him. What's interesting about the medium ASB versus the medium shield extender is the medium ASB uses less power grid but uses a lot more capacitor. And the Jaguar, the bottleneck on the Jaguar is, in my opinion, more CPU based than power grid based. So by fitting a medium auxiliary booster, he's going to do less damage than me. He's probably going to have to downgrade to, and he does. He has the second tier autocannons, the 150mm ones, not the highest tier. So I'm doing more damage than him, and I've got a gyro and he doesn't. So I do a lot more damage than him again. So that's why I just want to get on top of him as much as possible. And it's quite interesting comparing the medium shield extender to the medium ASB. You'll see that the medium shield extender gives you an extra 1050 shield, but you've got to multiply that by 1.25 because of your skills. So that gives you just over 1300 max HP, whereas the medium auxiliary shield booster will boost just around 1400 if you heat all 9 charges. So it's really close, and you just, that extra 100 hit points, you just need to make up for it by doing a lot more damage. Okay, in this next situation, I land on a gate with a hawk and a wolf on it. Now I can pretty confident I can kill either one of these ships in a 1v1, but against 2 of them, obviously I can't engage. So what I do is I just look to see, just kind of see how their fear. Is it an artillery wolf? If it's an artillery wolf, I could, just go on it and engage straight away. But anyway, the wolf aggroes me, so what I do is I jump, and I hope that the hawk follows me. So I'm just waiting here, just hoping the wolf follows me. I'm the only person in local here, so I know when it's obvious when he's coming. I reapproach the gate, and one tip that you can use is if you're trying to find out how much time it's been, how much time the wolf has before he can jump, what you can do is you can hover over the top left, and whatever time left on there, as soon as it's at 1400, the wolf will be able to jump. So you can mouse over. So I know I've got 34 seconds on this hawk. So this hawk turns out to be pretty standard dual medium auxiliary booster hawk. So again, same tactics as the previous Jaguar fight. I just want to get on top of him at 0. I want to burn as much cap as possible. I want to do as much damage as possible. Well, I don't need to burn cap because he doesn't have a NOS, but I just want to get in position to do as much damage as possible. It doesn't make sense to be at any other range because the hawk obviously has rockets and they're going to hit me regardless if I'm in scram range. So I just want to stay on top of him as much as possible. I want to run my new as well, just to make sure he can't run his medium booster once he's run out of charges. And the wolf actually spawns, luckily, 34 kilometers from me. I think the hawk made a bit of a mistake by just burning off. The hawk burned off the gate. If the hawk reapproached the gate, then his buddy and the wolf would have spawned 12 kilometers from me. The the hawk still would have died, but the wolf would have killed me. So I warp to the sun, and the wolf follows me. And right now I'm just kind of trolling him a bit. I'm burning away. The reason why I'm doing this, to begin with, I actually burned for about 3 or 4 MWD cycles. I made him heat for me. I made him use at least 2 heat cycles, and also I don't know if this is an ancillary armor repair wolf. It turns out it wasn't. But by forcing him to waste MWD cycles on me, I'm forcing him to have to waste his cap, so he can't use it for a repper or anything. And here I just want to get as close to the wolf as possible and kill him, which I do. The reason is the wolf has a fall-off bonus, so I just want to get on top of him because I don't have a fall-off bonus. Otherwise I'm just going to lose the damage war against him. And I kill him in structure. Another reason why I burn off is also to regenerate as much shields as possible of this size. Okay, so there's actually someone here, but they're cloaked. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to MWD towards the station, which is probably the best chance of them where they came from. Okay, there he is. We decloaked him. Okay, that's always a cool tip. Okay, so he's actually in a combat Astero, it looks like. So let's take a look at him. Let's see what guns he has, if any. Again, I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to the Astero. I'm gonna stay at 5 kilometers actually, because I don't know if he has guns or not. Actually, let's approach because he's actually getting away from us. He has a disruptor, so I think he might have been actually in a kiting fit. It looks like the new has taken its toll on him. Yeah, this guy's gonna die. I mean, he did have a cloak, of course, because I decloaked him, so he could only potentially have 1 gun. And he's gonna warp off. So that worked out pretty well.